toss. They've elected to defer. Colby will receive. Gentlemen, shake hands. We'll have a good game here tonight.
boost my phone in the road crate there? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Here for Sports on Focus and the Hornets Nest coming to you live here in Seatown, where Colby is playing host to the Stratford Tigers here in this. When I say CWC-Large conference, I mean a huge game in the CWC-Large conference matchup. And it also happens to be homecoming Friday for the Hornets. Wade Omican sitting alongside me. It's been a while.
I'm sorry, I was busy.
I did. Okay. And Jaden Underwood manning the camera, and we also have Woodtick waiting in the wings, wondering, like, where did my microphone go, guys? But I'll pass the microphone to you. So when I start winding down, look
just
at him.
yell.
Yeah. Hey, but all kidding aside, thank you so much for tuning into our live broadcast. So coming into this game, the reason that this is a big game for both ball clubs is every conference game is an important game on the schedule, not just for, your, let's just put it as it is.
Playoffs.
You're positioning yourself for playoffs, absolutely. Everybody's like, you don't focus on the postseason, you focus one game at a time. But, this is all about positioning yourself for an easy ride going into the postseason. So that's what's on the Tigers' plate. On the Colby's plate, they just got themselves a win streak. So they're sitting at 2-3 after, oh my goodness, 0-3 start on the season. Their offense is rolling, their defense is doing their thing, and the passing game is developing. So, all the happy, good, fuzzy vibes are on this Hornet squad. So that's what's riding on this. You can't drop another conference game because it's going to be that much harder to find yourself an open spot come postseason. Plus, you also have the homecoming. There's just all kinds of stuff going on in the atmosphere here. Lots on the line for each ball club.
Yeah, with a big solid Colby win tonight, the town will be painted white in toilet paper. So that's everybody lingers on the edge of this game. It is homecoming week.
But yeah, I would say that, at the beginning of the season, after especially those first two games, when everybody saw Stratford in the schedule, I bet everybody was super freak out mode of oh no. Why is this our homecoming game? Now, with the recent games, granted, we had loyal Greenwood team, but that was still a team where we put up a lot of points, and not everybody put up a lot of points against loyal Greenwood. And then we came into Marathon and just rolled them. So Colby wants to keep this momentum rolling, and a win over a perennial powerhouse of Stratford, especially coming off of title win last year, wouldn't just be huge.
Yeah, I wonder how many returning seniors that Stratford has on this squad. Looking at this roster, it looks like
they got quite a bit.
Yeah, it looks like a strong 50 kids here. Looks like a third of them are seniors.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when you look at the Colby side, it's more leaning towards you have a younger crew, but at the major skill positions, that's where you find most of your seniority, especially at the quarterback position, receiver position, and running back position with Vigut and Voss, Smith, Kaiser. But you also have a lot of great juniors and sophomores to back up this offense and defense, especially with Brennan Geiger. Brennan Geiger started out the season as number 25, thinking okay, I'll get second, third touches with the football. And then coaches are like, we need some more blockers. And Brennan is an absolute wrecking ball. And he's got a motor. So that's going to be really key here, I would say. They're probably going to get stuffed a lot in the middle. That's always been a struggle for this Hornet offense, but any offense, really. So you really got to count on the speed to see if you can bounce to the outside. And I think Geiger pulling is really going to help that.
Well, it looks like that Stratford's coming in 5-0, 3-0 in conference off it. Nobody between Colby and Stratford have any similar conference matches up. So Stratford's played Spencer, Wittenberg, Burnham Wood, and
big old Mosinee.
Wyowega, it looks like.
Which season are you looking at?
Oh, I figured it was this year, right?
Yeah, Mosinee should be on there. They played Mosinee at the beginning of the year.
Well, they might not be in conference here.
Well, that's right.
This would just
They're
be
out
in
of conference.
And so Colby's played Marathon, Amherst, and Loyal Greenwood off it, and they are 2-3 off of that. And Stratford hasn't played either one of those.
Okay, hold on, wait. You keep talking.
All right. So looking at the breakdown here that we got on points for the two teams here. So Colby's got an average point total of about 28 total points for their 3 matches that they've had so far, or their 5 games that they've had so far. Stratford's coming in with about 38 points that they're putting on throughout these games off of here. But it looks like their quarter 2 has been their big one. So they're 7 for usually quarter 1, 26 for quarter 2, and then 6 and 14 for quarter 3 and quarter 4. So it looks like they just kind of linger, for that first quarter, and then kind of take off, exploiting the defense that they learn as they get going into it, because that's quite the discrepancy coming in out of that quarter 2. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight here.
What were you talking about?
So just looking at their point totals, their team averaging scores here. Stratford for quarter 1, 7 points. Colby 0. We haven't scored a touchdown at all in the first quarter this season.
What?
That's what it says.
Sure we have.
Quarter 2 for Stratford.
This is according to Max Preps.
Well,
I know you like that site.
And
okay.
Stratford's putting up 26 points in quarter 2 and 6 and 14 for quarter 3 and 4. Colby's putting up 3 points on average for quarter 2, 0 in quarter 3, and they're putting in the majority of their points on that quarter 4.
That's going to be pretty crucial, is for the Hornets not to get behind early, obviously, which, the Stratford team, they love to score points. Another stat for you, since we're talking about touchdowns and stuff, the Stratford Tigers have outscored their opponents 91 to, no, actually it's way more than that.
It's got to be way more than that, because they're looking at
191 to 60.
So they beat Mosinee 30-6. They beat Edgar 20-8. They beat Spencer 54-7. They beat Wittenberg 33-6. They beat Wyowega 53-33.
Yeah, I bet it's here. I'll pull it up once.
That's pretty impressive.
What kind of commentators are these? They don't have all this information in front of them.
The internet is coming in handy here. But the size, usually at these games you look at the size, because most of this stuff is going to be running the game. We want them to throw the ball as much as possible, but these kids, they just run that ball. And so the size of that offensive line or that defensive line usually dictates the game. And Stratford looks big.
They got some big old boys on that side, absolutely. So your star quarterback, number 11, Mr. Tubbs, yeah, he's built big. Stratford size, as they call it.
Stratford. Where is
so
11?
You kind of wonder a few things here. Is if you're looking at areas of each, what you could exploit for teams. Obviously the Hornets have always struggled with the passing game, but against the Raiders, which Marathon is notorious for pass first and pass often, they were able to gobble that up, and they put some really fast people on some really tall receivers. And then they were able to put out a lot of outside pressure, especially with Voss and Hoppy, just getting to the quarterback and rushing him to make fast decisions, which that could play in the favor for the Hornets. But Tubbs is also the second leading rusher for this Stratford squad. So he's not afraid to say, fine, chase me out of the pocket and just run downfield, right? So this is a run and gun offense. So they got to really – the Hornet defense has got to be really disciplined to stay home, but at the same time, they got to have some people that make that quarterback make that decision of where to pass because, you know, when you have kids running around, it's backyard ball, somebody's eventually going to get open. Now, that goes to the next thing is the deep ball. Not every team, most teams can have a really good defensive line, but not every team can have a really good deep passing game. Could that possibly be something where the Hornets could get burned on that? Or possibly, will the deep ball where the magical connection of Smith to Kaiser is really going to come into play? You're saying no?
No. Let's get some short 5-yard outs. Get some confidence behind that quarterback. Let's not throw those 50-50 balls right off the bat.
Absolutely. Well, hey, listen, I'm going to hop off. I got to get ready. Everybody, you stay tuned. We're going to do the national anthem, the lineups, and we'll get this game underway. Don't go anywhere.
Let's get ahead of that buzzer a little bit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Colby Hornet Field here in Colby, Wisconsin, home of your Colby Hornets. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to focus your gaze to the flag by the scoreboard, and please rise if you are able. Remove your hats and place your hand over your heart as we honor America and those defending our freedom with the playing of our national anthem by the Colby High School Band under the direction of Mrs. Huss. Hey, before we begin, just a quick shout out. Shout out to those Hornet players that are playing in the band. Number 15, Reese Rao. Number 17, Colin Rao. Caden Kunze and Tucker Hayes. Good job, guys. Welcome once again to Hornet Field for tonight's CWC-Large conference matchup between the Stratford Tigers as they face your Colby Hornets. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Tigers. Starting on offense, number 3, Reed Miller. Number 4, Jet Shaner. Number 7, Caleb Wrench. Number 9, Colton Bright. Number 11, Jack Tubbs. Number 14, Alec Chapel. Number 28, Xander Curtis. Oh, sorry, number 51, Jaeger Orman. Number 55, Matthew Kolb. Number 66, Carter Lewick. Number 70, Drew Gage. And number 75 in your programs, Walker Weiss. And your head coach, Jason Tubbs, assisted by Marshall Lehman, Greg Belter, Ryan Bloom, Kellen Kafka, Chris Berg, Blake Lehman, and Tanner Schlender. Your 2024 Stratford Tigers.
It's time for Colby Hornets football. Welcome to Colby, home of the Hornets. Let's go. Colby football fans, are you ready? Here's your Colby Hornets.
Let's hear you, Colby fans! Starting on offense, number 3, Tate Smith. Number 5, Colton Orr. Number 8, Hayden Kaiser. Number 20, Brody Vigood. Number 30, Gavin Voss. Number 54, Brennan Geiger. Number 57, Jacob Hoppy. Number 67, Hunter Reynolds. Number 70, Arturo Lopez. Number 72, Cage Swacker. And number 87 in your programs, Tucker Hayes. And your head coach, Logan Rosemeyer, assisted by Robbie Smazel, Jimmy Flink, Cody Meyer, Scheuer Schmutzler, and Brett Eworth. Tonight's officials hailing from the north central Wisconsin Riverland, Chris Renzelman, Dane Trevick, Eric, I can do it, Jeter Donnell, Nick Solom, and Pete Novinsky.
What? Go for it. Oh my gosh. Could you hear it in the tone of my voice, folks? I am so excited. Just so excited.
It is perfect weather for this, too. No wind, nice and cool finally. It was a hot day,
Dude,
dry conditions.
You could have scripted better weather for this football matchup. You're right. Like, today was beyond intense. Crop scouting today was way better from the desk in the air conditioning. So the Stratford Tigers are getting set to kick it off. Wade's got his handy binoculars. Jaden's got his finger on the camera trigger. And this game is going to be underway here shortly. You got Vass. Oh, my gosh. That's going to be an angry message from the mom and dad. Voss and Hanula. In marathon, he's known as Hunala in the backfield. Stratford, I don't know if the kid's got a question.
Miller.
Oh, he's getting ready to kick off. He had his hand up. I don't know if he had a question or something.
Very, very formal.
Okay.
Very.
And once again, thank you so much for tuning in for our live broadcast. Sit back. We're going to have some fun here in Seatown. Big line drive kick, and that's going to back up Hanula to the goal line, waiting for some blocks. And can't make that first guy miss, and he's going to go just short of the 25-yard line. Decent return for the Hornets. They're going to be starting near the 25-yard line. First down, Colby.
Tackled by Xander Curtis.
Hanula bringing out the opening kickoff, and he's going to be just short of the 25-yard line. First down, Colby.
Xander Curtis.
Brought down by Xander Curtis.
Number 28.
That's a cool name, Xander, with an X.
You know what? Those parents knew what they were doing.
That's a neat spelling there.
Hornets been lining up in the same formation all season long, but they got Orth and Vigood in the backfield, and it's going to go to Orth trying on the left-hand side and gets bottled up. A gain of about 1 yard on the play. 2nd down and 9.
Orth gets the carry, a gain of about a yard. 2nd down and 9 for the Hornets.
Lewick on the tackle.
Lewick on the stop.
Tackled. Yeah, he got a good 5 yards there, but it looked like he got, he got 2 yards there.
I kind of thought that play would kind of develop a little bit more, but,
he got him from
Stratford,
behind even.
I was going to say, they're fast.
Fast. It's a big kid, too.
Fast or fast?
No, like fast.
Orth is kind of going in motion. Handoff going to go to Vigood and winding his way through and across the 30-yard line. Gain of about 3 yards on the play. 3rd down and manageable for the Hornets at the 30-yard line.
Weiss on the tackle.
Vigood gets the carry, gets it to the 30-yard line. 3rd down for the Hornets. Weiss on the stop.
Yes. So Stratford's big front line is making most of the tackles here. They're getting good penetration on Colby's offensive line there. Like, they're getting into that backfield here.
Yeah, you're right. I was going to say the linebackers are kind of like, hey, guys,
when
are we going to play?
Yeah, save some for us.
So an early 3rd down situation for the Hornets on their opening drive. Opening drive for the whole entire game.
Pass.
Rolling out to his right. Smith is looking downfield.
Nope.
And he's going to tuck and run. And runs for the 1st down. And looks like he's going to get it. 1st down, Colby.
Smith looking downfield and said, I'll run this. Takes it to the 1st down marker. 1st down, Colby.
Weiss on the tackle.
Weiss on the stop.
That's a long way for an offensive line or defensive line to chase him down. That's actually pretty good.
How about Stratford, as soon as they saw that rollout, they backed up immediately.
Yes, they did. They had double coverage on both of Colby's receivers there.
They don't want to get beat downfield, that's for sure. Orts is going to go in motion, and he'll get the ball again, swinging it to the outside, trying to see if he can round the corner,
11.
And gets gobbled up by big number 11, Mr. Jack Tubbs. Say hello. He's also a linebacker. No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Orth on the carry, no gain on the play. Big stop there by Tubbs. 2nd down.
Well, he
Love that last name.
He got past the kicker, Reed Miller, there, but Tubbs was right next to him and wrapped him up.
I love that last name.
Tubbs.
What's going on, Tubbs? Love it.
We had a Tubbs in our grade below us.
Toombs? There was?
Yeah, Tubbs.
Shout out to alumni. Handoff is going to go to Voss. That's his first carry of the night. And
he
gets stood up and driven backwards. That is going to be a loss of 3 yards on the play, right? And so the ball is going to go back to the 35-yard line. 3rd down and long for the Hornets.
Oh, let's give it to number 7 there.
Voss on the carry. Big stop by the Stratford
Wrench.
defense. 3rd down and long for the Hornets. Tackle by Wrench.
He's Mr. Fix-It for the Stratford Tigers.
If Mr. Goodwrench was the tool, what would he be?
I don't know.
Miter saw. Sorry.
All right, he's got a wideout. It's Kaiser on the near sideline.
It's a
Here's
pass.
A snap.
Nope.
Panic. Running out of the pocket and scampers for, looks like about 6 yards. Get it across the 40-yard line. Barely across the 40. Actually balled at the 40. 4th down.
Brandon Canetta.
I just said panic.
It was panic.
Flushed out of the pocket. Smith scampers to the 40-yard line where he's going to be brought to a stop. 4th down for the Hornets.
Canetta on the tackle.
Canetta on the stop.
He had immediate pressure and didn't have time to go
Even
downfield
look.
on that one.
Yeah, so we're early punt.
So Stratford Tiger defense wastes no time to give up 1 first down, but nothing past that. So Voss is going to kick it off, and who is that, Wade?
4, that is Shaner.
Shaner back to receive. High
Ooh, good
flying
spiral.
punt. Shaner comes up with it, and he's going to be down at the 35-yard line-ish. Yeah. And that's where the Stratford Tigers are going to get started. 1st and 10 Tigers.
Voss punting it away, and Shaner gobbling it up at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Tigers are going to get started. 1st and 10 Stratford.
35-yard punt. It was a good spiral.
I like
it. Good
it.
air.
It had that, nose up,
yeah.
and just it was like his dancing. I got to remind myself, we got some 1st and 2nd quarter fun time with the Colby Booster Club. They're going to be tossing some footballs.
Ooh.
Which that doesn't mean anything for you internet watchers, obviously.
You'll
Sorry
get to
about
see
that.
it, though.
But yet, with your eyeballs, you'll be able to watch it. Yep.
All right, 9 out wide, 7 out wide, 2 out wide.
3 wide receivers
Wow.
for Stratford. They're
Empty
coming out
backfield.
big. Tubbs is like, I'm the only one in the backfield. Shaner goes in motion, and
4.
Shaner's going to get the call. He's got blockers in front of him. Pass the first down marker,
He's
and
fast.
more. Puts on the Jets. Smith can't get him. And he's gone.
Shaner.
1 play, 6 points. Touchdown, Stratford. Shaner gets the handoff and takes it from there up the sideline. Touchdown, Stratford.
All right.
Stratford wasting no time. And they said, let's put a touchdown on the board.
Oh, that was a heck of a run. Wow, is that kid fast?
I cannot believe the speed. Absolute speed. So they're going to go for the extra point attempt. Brady Berg is holding, and Mason Miller going to boot it through. Snap. Good hold. Ball's up in the air, and it looks,
Oh,
yep.
he's got the distance.
The referees agree. Extra point attempt is good. 7 minutes and 35 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Stratford strikes first with 7, Hornets 0. But we're going to take a quick commercial, right?
Right.
Jaden? We're going to go. And because I can't see the light, it's so big.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Those hands warmed up because you don't want to miss out on the fun, and make sure you catch the excitement. Get it?
Oh, I see what you did there.
And we're back.
All right.
Referee said, turn that darn music off.
Did he really?
No.
Oh.
It was a very loud whistle.
Oh, we've had that before.
They've stopped gameplay and said, will the announcer stop playing music? Not many music lovers.
Miller on the kickoff to Hanula.
Hanley going to gobble it up. He's at the 15, stutter steps, swings it to the outside, and oh my gosh, just gets rocked. Gets brought to a stop at the 15-yard line by
Curtis.
Again. And that's where the Hornets are going to get started. First down, Colby. Hanula taking a kickoff, gets it to about the 15-yard line-ish. First down, Colby. Brought to a stop by Curtis.
I'd say that about it exactly at a 15-yard line.
What?
I would say exactly the 15-yard line.
It's not the 15-yard-ish, Matt. It's right on the 15.
It is literally. It couldn't be more on the line.
It's at an angle. Smith under center. Voss is going to go in motion. Here's the snap, and
Right
it's
up the gut.
up the gut to Vigut. Gets gobbled up by
66. That's Lewick.
Lewick. Gain of about 5 yards. No, 5 yards.
Wow.
Second down and 5. Vigut on the carry gets it to just short of the 20-yard marker. Second down for the Hornets. Lewick on the stop.
I think that's his 3rd tackle already.
Are we keeping track, folks?
No.
Oh.
No stats.
Somebody is. Voss goes in motion, handoff.
Quarterback keeper.
And Smith is going to scamper and nowhere to go. Well, he had the gain of about a yard, and that's going to be 3rd down and manageable for the Hornets.
Weiss on the tackle.
Smith on a carry, past the 20, right on the 20-yard line. 3rd down for the Hornets.
Weiss
on the stop.
Mrs. O, do you have the list?
I sent it to you.
Oh, you did? Oh, well, fine. I don't have
We
to.
got it.
I don't have to publicly embarrass her.
Well, it's still funny, though.
Third down for the Hornets. Second drive
It's a handoff.
of the
Boss.
ball game for them. Voss, be patient.
free.
Man, almost broke it loose, but gets to the 30-yard line. Oh, that was a score-saving tackle
By Shaner.
by Shaner. Oh, Voss was like, it must be my birthday, but Shaner able to get him around the legs. First down, Colby.
He wrapped him up pretty good because he had a full head of steam coming right at him.
Loose, but then Shaner grabs him by the ankles, brought down at the 30-yard line. First down, Colby.
Oh, they're moving the ball.
And the crowd agreed as they chanted, first down, Colby, back to me. It's going to go to Orr, swinging it to the outside. Running up the gut, makes a couple guys miss. It's a foot race. He's past the 40, the 35, the 30, getting dragged down. Finally, he carried the defender along with him. Close to the 25-yard, big gain. Hornets in Tiger territory. First down, Colby.
Orth wanted stiff arm. That was Vanderhoof on the tackle.
Orth gets some key blocks and springs loose. Gets into Tiger territory across the 30-yard line. First down, Colby.
Vanderhoof on the tackle.
Vanderhoof jumping on his back, bringing him to a stop.
Orth wanted a stiff arm. That guy didn't want any
I
part
know,
of that.
he's like, no,
Nope.
I can't let go of you.
He's going to body slam him.
Hornets on the drive. Voss
Voss.
swinging it to the outside, and
Cannot get past 70.
70 is you're right. Gage, big dude, leans forward, but not much of a gain there. Second down.
He is a big guy.
Voss
That's the
on
first
carry,
time we've had
not much
Gage's
gain
name
there.
here called.
Gets it just a little past the line of scrimmage. Gage on the stop. Second down for the Hornets.
That guy's big and nimble.
Yes, very nimble. That's the first time we called him, but he's been in on a lot of those plays.
Absolutely. We're nearing we're 4 minutes away from the end of the first quarter. This is all in the first quarter. Lots of excitement. Up the gut, Vigut winding his way. Gain of about that many yards. Ball's going to get spotted at the 25-yard line.
Gain
Third
of
down.
2. Weiss on the tackle.
Vigu gets the carry, gets it to the 25, other side of the 25-yard line.
Weiss.
Weiss on the stop. Third down, Colby.
One person was excited about that.
I don't know.
Third down, woo!
You know they're going to go to the right here. I don't think we're going to throw that ball, but we're going to swing it to the right.
Why do you say that?
That was their big success last time. They're going back to that play.
Haig is on the outside. Voss is on the other side. Haig goes into motion, and Haig is going to get the call. Stutter steps up the gut, drags the pile. A little bit of extracurriculars right there, close to the 20-yard line. A little bit closer to that first down marker. Fourth down and short for the Hornets.
Wrench on the tackle. Miter saw. Got him.
Gets the carry, gets it to the 20-yard line. Fourth down and short for the Hornets. Wrench on the stop.
Tightening the screws on this Hornet offense is Wrench.
Really got a hold of him. Tightened him right down to the dirt.
I love these names. This is so much fun.
This is very entertaining.
Haig going to get the fake handoff, rolling off to his left. And deep into the corner, pass deflected, and it's caught out of bounds by Voss. Smith had time as he was rolling out and double coverage.
Yeah, if not triple coverage.
But just at the last moment, ball deflected away. I didn't think you really got a face like it was going to get intercepted.
Yes, I really thought it was going to get intercepted. That guy had a good hand on it, and it tipped off the end of his fingers.
And the pass is deflected. Pass intended for Voss as a turnover on downs. First and 10, Stratford.
And Shaner is fast.
I thought that was a bold play. I would have,
oh, man.
trying to catch him off guard. You figured that Stratford would have been playing hard on that short yardage game.
Fourth down and 5 to go, and we've only been getting 2 yards a carry. Like, you knew they were going to throw that ball.
Man, it was right on the money, too, but, like, tight coverage there by Stratford. So, good defense. Shotgun formation. Stratford, second time they got the ball.
Ooh, low snap.
And
around, tackled immediately by
Brought
Big
down.
87.
Tucker Hayes with the flex saying, yeah!
Wrench, didn't see it coming. Wrench on the
Wrench
carry.
on the carry. Hayes on the stop. Second down.
He says, I'm going to dig deep in my toolbox.
Wrong size. Wrench.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
What?
Did you ever get that? You're looking in the drawer and you're like, I just need a half-inch. That's what I need. A half-inch wrench.
Guaranteed. First grab, always the wrong size.
Oh, I need a 10 millimeter or a half-inch.
It's
Both
also,
of them are always gone.
And it's also why I threw the metric ones out of the box.
23.
Oh, another big stop by the Hornet defense. That time,
Hoppy.
courtesy of Hoppy with Vanderhoof getting the carry.
Vanderhoof and Hoppy on the tackle.
Vanderhoof on the carry. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 10 for Stratford.
Hoppy on the tackle.
Hoppy on the stop.
Oh, they got it back to the line of scrimmage here. 3rd and long. Maybe we'll get to see a pass out of Stratford here.
Stratford's still really dangerous, especially how that first play on their first possession shaped out. You know, when they got that ball to Shaner. So they got, there you go, Shaner's going to be on the far outside. Actually, 3 wideouts, 1 tailback in the back. Tubbs is going to run to the left. Watching his blocks and runs out of real estate and brought down. No gain on the play. Hornet defense says we got D2, you know. 4th down and 10 for Stratford.
Tubbs on the carry.
Tubbs on the carry.
Hoppy.
Nowhere to go. Hoppy on the stop. 4th down.
That was a good open field tackle. That was a long way to go get him, and he maintained control of his legs.
Tubbs had his blocks. He could have scampered for a couple of yards, but you're absolutely right. Like, that's where he's dangerous, when it was like open field like that. But the Hornets defense able to come up strong.
Kaiser and Vigut back to receive the punt here. 12.
Nice snap. 12 is a big dude. Brady Berg with the big punt. And it bounces out of bounds close to the 50, the 45. I'm not sure where they're going to want to down it. And the guy says,
A 43-yard punt? That ain't a bad punt.
Right about there-ish. Somewhere between the 50 and the 45, and that's where the Hornets are going to get started.
Big kick by Berg. Punting it out of bounds between the 50 and the 45. First down, Colby.
I wonder if he's related to the Bergs for the old barn cleaner Bergs.
The used to be Kings of Marshfield, where they had the barn cleaner, the flights, the gears,
chains,
the corner keys. Oh man, could we tell you everything about Stanchion Barns, folks?
Man, they always had the best garbage too.
Leave your comments below. Handoff, it's going to go up the gut. Vigo to patient runner following some of his blocks, and that kid's been averaging 4 yards solid so far tonight. So he's been a big yard gainer. Granted small, but he's gaining positive yards every carry. Gets it to the other side of the 50. 2nd down.
Well, that was about his average.
Carry by Vigo gets it to the other side of the 50. 2nd down.
Miller on the tackle.
Miller on the stop.
4 yards. That's what he got.
You're right, Matt. That was pretty average.
That's a pretty average run for Vigo.
And we're at 14 seconds. And we got the Anxious Booster Club waiting on the wings. And
Voss.
This is going to close out the first quarter. Voss running into a lot of traffic, refusing to go down. Gain of about like 3 yards, but man, he held up tight onto that ball. That Stratford was trying to scrape that away. You got it, buddy. 3rd down.
Wrench.
And you heard the man. It's the end of the first quarter. Stratford 7, Hornets 0. Are you guys ready for your thing? Yeah.
Whoa.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Booster Club, they do so much for our school district and our athletics, making sure that whether it's jerseys, a little bit of gas money, trying to get a coach bus, extra uniforms, or maybe they want to get a hot meal for the players at the end of all the games, there is a Colby Booster Club. Donations to them stay in the community, get forward right into our athletics. So thank you so much to the Colby Booster Club. These are nice.
Yeah, Ron. Good job. Ron? All right.
Oh boy. All right. Cheese chuck. And we're back. Well, it should be third down if they did it right. Yep.
Everybody loves the free stuff.
Aw. Stress balls.
All right, here we go. Hornets back with the ball.
Third and long.
Into Tiger territory. Orth is going to go into motion, and it's going to go to him. He's got some blocks and rumbles to the 45-yard line. Hornets kind of chiseling away at this defense here, cracking 2, 3, 5 yards at a time, and that's going to – Shane Kane got confused. There it is.
Yeah.
Fourth down.
Miller on the tackle.
Gain of a few. Ball's going to be spotted at the 45-yard line. That's going to be fourth down for the Hornets. Miller on the –
Yes, Miller on the tackle. Yep. Wow, Colby looks like they're going to go for this.
Really?
Yeah.
Rosemeyer's got a lot of confidence in this defense.
Wow. Maybe they're going to try and draw them off sides or something.
We'll see what they dial up here. This is going to be a big gamble for the Hornets.
Oh, got him. Oh, snap the ball.
And I
Got
think
him.
if there's any movement, Wade, I think the flags just go
Really?
flying. I think so. If Stevens
Offside on the defense. That's 5 yards. Enough for a first down.
You got it, man.
You knew that's what was coming, though. Come on.
it's the you gotta have the factor of the anxiousness though. Like you want to be able to jump on that block.
They're gonna get
Hamer
yelled
would
at for
agree
that
with
one.
me if he had a microphone of like you got those jitters at the line, right?
That guy was so disciplined. He would be the good one to talk to.
Alumni Hamer. Ball goes up the gut. A lot of misdirection on there, and it's going to be a gain of about 2 yards on the play for the Hornets. Was that carried by Vigut?
Vigut, tackled by Wrench.
Vigut on the carry, gain of view. Second down for the Hornets. Wrench on the stop.
I missed that. We were always like Hammer time.
What's Hamer time?
No, when he would run the
Hamer.
ball, we'd be like Hamer time.
So we're talking at Ivan Hamer alumnus for 2023, class of 23?
4.
Whatever. Okay,
Oh, he
class
just
of 24.
graduated.
Big running back and linebacker number 32. But yeah, we would use to yell, "It's Hamer time!"
Constantly.
Excessively.
Yes, very.
Snap.
It's a
Rolling
pass.
out to his
He's
right.
got him. He's got him.
He's looking
Throw the ball.
downfield. Floats it downfield, and
Whoops.
it's incomplete. Pass intended for Orth, but it's broken up
by
by
Bright.
Bright. And I'm just gonna say it. That was right in the hands of Bright. That should have been an interception.
Yeah,
But it's
he
an
had-
incomplete pass, third down.
Pass intended for Pass intended for Orth. Pass broken up by
Bright.
Number 9, Bright. That'll bring up third down for the Hornets.
Oh,
What?
he had him. He waited too long.
What are you talking about?
The receiver, he had Orth wide open off it. He needed to pull that trigger a little bit sooner. He had him.
Yeah, I got people. Okay, yeah, so everybody's like, yeah, he had him right there. So probably like a faster release on that next play. Orth is going to go in motion now.
Throwing it
Trying
again.
it to the left side. Looks back to the other side. Caught by Vigo.
One guy to beat.
Makes the first guy miss. Can't make the second. Pass. Oh, ball almost stripped out. Stratford saw that play coming, and they had two guys running right at him. No gain on the play. Actually, loss of yardage on the play. Fourth down for the Hornets at near the 45.
Wrench.
No, 35 yard. No, 40-yard line. Oh my gosh.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Pass completed to Vigo, but had nowhere to go. So ball gets close to that 40-yard marker. Fourth down.
Wrench on the tackle.
Hornets looking to, now they're going to play position ball here. Not going to go for it on fourth. They don't want to try to gamble on it twice. First time they fool them, shame on you. Or shame on me. Whatever how that thing
hopefully
goes.
he doesn't kick it right
Snap
to Shaner.
looks great.
Uh-oh.
Pooch kick, and it's going to land. It takes a nice bounce, but goes to the 25-yard line. He was trying to get it close to that, like that 15-10 to see if he can get it to dribble, but instead it's going to be a short-ish punt, and the ball's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line, and that is where the Tigers are going to get started. First and 10, Tigers.
It's too high. It's too high.
High punt there by Voss, and he's going to dribble out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And that is where the Tigers are going to get started. 1st and 10, Stratford.
So Stratford, deep-ish in their own territory. Hornets looking to see if they can come up big on defense. Shotgun formation.
He's
Rolling out to his right is Tubbs. He's looking downfield. Here comes the deep ball. He's got a guy wide open. Pass completed. Wrangled in by Wrench. And Handy doesn't bring him down. Snakes away. Hoppy gets in his face. Touchdown, Stratford. Guy was wide open.
He couldn't be any more open.
The guy was like, it must be my birthday.
Wow. That's a good throw. Nice high, tight spiral. Allowed that receiver to get right underneath that ball, but man, there wasn't somebody within 10 yards of him.
No, blown coverage there, and Stratford takes advantage.
Tubbs goes deep downfield, finds Wrench, and fights out of a tackle, gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Stratford.
Man, Wrench is everywhere. On defense, on offense.
He's Mr. Fix-It.
He is.
The deep ball strikes again against this Hornet defense.
This is why you got to throw the ball.
Wait. Snap looks good. The hold looks good. Ball is up in the air and barely clears the upright. And the kick is good. Stratford 14, Hornets 0.
Extra point attempt is good.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
And we're back. We're talking about like that last play that the safety was nowhere to be seen for that Hornet defense, and Wrench was just like, I'm in open pastures, guys.
All right. It's all pasture out here for that. You couldn't see anybody around him.
With this nice Kentucky and red creeping fescue.
Oh, yeah, they did a nice
putting a
job
nice
with the
hue of
field
green.
here.
Actually, I have no idea what the grass type is out here.
I think it's Kentucky Blue is actually what it is.
Kentucky Blue is pretty good.
It needs a good layer of fungicide here going into the fall here.
No, it's just to keep it nice and going. Hornets looking at a 2-score deficit here in the first half of play. They had a big defensive stop, but then Stratford, they've scored on 2 plays. Just big, deep runs and passes. Booting it towards the 10. Haniel is going to bring it out. Waiting for his blocks. Makes the first guy miss and leans into the tackles. Brought down at the 30-yard line. Good return for the Hornets, and that's where they're going to set up shop. First down, Colby.
Curtis on the tackle, number 28 for Stratford.
Handula bringing the punt. That's a kickoff, Matt. Handula bringing out the kickoff to the 30-yard line, and that's where the Hornets are going to get started. First down, Colby.
Tackled by Curtis.
Curtis on the stop.
Hornets need a score.
Yeah, that would help.
If they want to stay in this ball game, they need a score.
Well, there's lots of time left on the clock to make a nice long drive here. They just need a little bit of consistency.
There's a lot of time.
There's time. There's lots of time.
Scanning the defense. He gets the snap, and the ball hits the turf. Bodies are all over the place.
Recovered by number 5. That's going to be Orth.
And it's going to stay in possession. Whew, second down for the Hornets. Not good for that, how to start that drive out.
Fumble on the play, Orth on the recovery.
Ball stopped by the turf. Second down.
Or that. There's that.
Whatever. Second down and long-ish to go. Hayes is on the outside. First time we've seen him.
Ooh, maybe we'll throw him the ball. Pass.
It's going to be a pass. And
nope.
Smith gets a lot of pressure. He was looking to his right for Kaiser, but Kaiser got roped up and just couldn't break out of it. But it looked like he was just trying to get it to Kaiser, but a huge stop for Stratford, and the Hornets are going backwards. Third down.
Smith under a lot of pressure and gets brought down on the other side of the 25-yard line.
Colby on the tackle.
Kolb on the stop. Third down.
He hit him low. That looked like it hurt. Like just clipped him out right at the
That's
kneecap.
a knee clipper. Those are not fun.
Yeah, no bueno on that one.
No bueno.
All right, Vigut in the backfield here.
Smith under center. He's going to drop back.
Pass. Uh-oh.
Steps into the pocket, and
Got him.
all this pressure doesn't get brought down, but big number 66, Lewick, again, with the big stop, drives him backwards. Fourth down for the Hornets.
Smith tries to drop back to pass, but here comes Lewick. Big stop by the Tiger defense. Fourth down.
Just no time to even see. Like he flipped that ball in his hand to get the laces out, and Lewick was already on him. A little screen pass. Like not a throw across the field, but a little screen pass. They're getting an early rush off it. Maybe that would be the ticket here for the Hornets here.
Yeah, gotta get that ball where they ain't.
Well, we'll get to see the leg of Voss here. See how far he can kick this ball.
Voss is going to try to kick the guts out of the ball, and it goes straight into the air.
Colby bounce.
Oh, gets a nice bounce out of bounds.
That's the thing.
Between the 45 and the 50-yard line, and the Tigers are going to get themselves a nice start here in Hornet territory. First down, Tigers.
Oh, they rounded that one up.
Voss punt gets spotted at the 45-yard line, and that is where the Tigers are going to get started. First and 10, Stratford.
Stratford smelling another opportunity here.
No, I think he was thinking the same thing. I need to kick this ball as far as possible. Just got underneath it and just got her lifted too high.
It is homecoming night for Colby, taking on Stratford, and what? Timeout called, and I think we're going to take it. I think we'll take it with them. So don't go anywhere.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
And welcome back, everybody.
Green light, green light.
Stratford is spotted at the 45-yard line. They got themselves a first down marker, and they got 6 minutes and 37 seconds to work with before the end of the half. Oh, my gosh. Well, it is the end of the half.
Yeah.
Before we start halftime.
For the cheese chuck.
The cheese chuck, the booster club, ticket thingy, and the homecoming events.
It's a pass again.
Tubbs rolls to his right, fires downfield again, and pass is completed. Kaiser shoving him out of bounds, and wrangling it down was number 9, Bright. Making it look too easy.
Kaiser
First down,
on the coverage.
Stratford.
That's a good.
Tubbs rolling out to his right and finds his target deep downfield. Brought down by Bright. Shoved out of bounds by Kaiser. First down, Stratford.
That guy's quick. He had at least 3-4 yards on Kaiser there going
Dang.
on that out route. No over the top coverage on him. Exposing that deep ball.
Hornets looking to see if they can hold him off. It's first and goal for the Tigers. Tubbs is going to keep it, runs into the end zone and gets clipped, but still on his feet. Touchdown, Stratford.
Tubbs calls his own number, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Stratford.
All right, Miller for the extra point here for Stratford.
3-score deficit for the Hornets here. And on the reverse side, a 3-score lead for the Tigers.
Well, we'll see if Miller puts a little bit more distance on this one. He just barely made it through on the last one. Low snap.
And the kick is up. And it is good. Extra point attempt will add another point on the board. 6:24 left here in your first half of play. Stratford 21, Hornets 0, and don't go anywhere.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
And we're back. Just getting the roster lineup for the homecoming court, which we will look at later, which reminds me, I got to come up with some homecoming court not dance music, walking music. Stratford getting ready to kick off here. Miller's been line driving it. Finally, they spread out. You have Voss and Hanula back to receive. And it's a line drive. It's going to hit Vigu right in the numbers, scoops her right back up, dives for the 35-yard line. That's where the Hornets are going to get started. Looked like Vanderhoof on the stop. Vigu catches a fastball right there and brings it to the 35-yard line. Brought to a stop by Vanderhoof. First down, Colby.
Yeah,
third drive for the Hornets.
Uh-oh.
Looking to see if they can turn this into some points.
Orth.
It's going to go to Orth on the outside. He's got Geiger throwing, leaps over
That's pretty
everybody.
impressive.
Wow.
Motivated.
How about that? Nestled somewhere on the 46, 47-yard line. Big game for the Hornets. Second down.
Weiss on the tackle.
Orth gets the snap and goes airborne. Gets close to that first down marker. Second down and short to go for the Hornets.
Weiss on the tackle.
stop.
What's the whole ethics with the jumping? Like I thought, like jumping, like you're gonna step on somebody, you got your cleats on it.
Like Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Like,
It's going to be a stab up the gut. Voss almost springs loose,
Ooh,
but
he almost
gets
lost that
dragged down
14.
across the 50. Big game for the Hornets and moves the chain gang.
Shape hole.
First down, Colby. Voss springs loose, gets it across the 50-yard line and moves that chain gang. First down, Colby.
That's Chapel? Chapel. Chapel.
Chapel on the stop.
That is a great Chapel.
The way it's spelled
Is
not the way you would say it. But kind of, sort of, though.
No.
Chapel.
Chapel.
We're going to the Chapel, and we're
Chapel Hill.
Oh, sure. It's going to go to Vigood and gets gobbled up.
70. Wow, Gage got in there fast.
Got behind him and said, "You're not going anywhere." Gets him to the 50-yard
It's
line.
almost
Lost
like he
a
was
yard.
behind the line of scrimmage when the ball was snapped.
Vigu gets the carry and Gage drags him from behind, gets him to the 50-yard line. Second down.
Wow, he got in there
Dude.
fast. Gonna have to watch his move. I wonder what if he's.
Is he a swim move?
Yeah,
Is he
I know,
a Reggie
right?
White power move?
It's gotta be something. He's getting in there
Vigud's
fast.
In the backfield, Orth and Voss on either side. Voss is going to go in motion, though.
No, they're just not blocking him.
And Smith gets the carry and nothing else. And Cage is just a one-man wrecking crew.
They didn't block him. They didn't block him at all. Like, not at all. Like zero block.
Well, he ran for him, and a loss of yardage for the Hornets. They're going backwards. 3rd down.
They should block that guy.
Smith on the carry. Gage gets past that line of scrimmage and gets another tackle. 3rd down, Colby.
I think they were just trying to use speed to get away from him. They pulled and, like, literally zero block.
Trying to see if they can just outrun him.
They cannot.
Orth is in motion, rolling out to his right. He's under pressure. Tosses it to Figut.
Oh, he had him.
He leaped for it and just out of his reach at the 30-yard line. That would have been a 1st down and more, but it goes incomplete. But he had Orman hard on his heels and had to let that ball go. But it was over the defender, but just out of the reach of
Vanderhoof almost had that ball, but that was a good pass there, just out of the reach.
Pass it. Smith's path intended for Vigut, but it goes incomplete. 4th down.
Got to keep trying that passing game.
Yeah, I agree. Those short out routes, that's what you need. High percentage plays here. They just got to do something a little bit quicker. They're getting way too much penetration.
Voss getting ready to punt it away.
Let's see how long this one goes.
Says, get out of here, ball. Fielded near the 20-yard line and gets rolled down by Hoppy. Good sportsmanship, lifts him right back up. Shaner had nowhere to go. Hoppy bared down right on top of him. Ball's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Stratford.
That's a little bit better
fielding
showing.
the punt, but gets brought down immediately by Hoppy.
About a 45-yard punt. That wasn't bad. It's the longest one of the night.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Stratford.
What's that?
Yeah. Right? Yeah, well, that is a thing.
Makes up for the other ones, I suppose.
Well, he raised his average by about another 15 yards with that one.
There you go. Stratford's got the ball back with 3 minutes and 36 seconds remaining.
Wow, this game is flying by.
They are spreading out the defense, and why not? Tubbs sends that guy out. Pump fake.
Whee!
Downfield.
He's got him.
And it's almost intercepted by Hanula. Pass intended for Bright, but Hanula almost got a hold of it. Incomplete, 2nd down.
Are we sure it was for
Tubbs
Bright?
goes deep downfield, but it gets broken up by Hanula. Pass intended for Bright, 2nd down.
I would say Bright and Shapel. Like, they were literally running the same route coming right at each other.
I thought the ball was to you.
That looked like what it was. They both slowed down when they got close to each other.
That would have been a big turn of events.
That would have been a big catch, too. Like, that was a difficult play, jump and spin.
Tubbs has got a really nice touch with the ball. Snap.
He's running.
He's going to tuck and run. Hoppy hard on his heels. Vigut. Hoppy gets to him first, but Vigut finishes him off. 3rd down.
I think that was Smith on the tackle. Hoppy pushed Smith into his legs to tackle him.
Tubbs was on the run and then gets dragged down. Hoppy shoving Smith into Tubbs and brings him to a stop. 3rd down.
That was funny. You really? That's what happened?
He literally launched him forward right into his legs.
You get him.
It's like throwing bricks at him. He's like, here you go, got him.
He picks up Smith, throws him like a bag of potatoes. 3rd down. Big stops here for the Hornet defense. They're finally buckling down, but it's 3rd down.
It's a pass.
Tubbs fires it in the middle. 1st down
Good
and more.
block.
It's a foot race. Kaiser hard on his heels. Number 14, Chappell. He will not get stopped. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Stratford. He was running fast like people were chasing him. And here comes the point totals for Stratford, just racking them up. Now we're at 27. 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining here in your first half of play. And the Tigers just taking it to the Hornets.
That was a good block. That was a good block. I think it was actually Wrench on the block there. It was either 3 or 7, so it was either Miller or Wrench on that block. As soon as he caught that ball, he hit the defender off of it, and that's what opened him up on that outside. That was a really well-designed play.
And, that pass went into from up here, it looked like a lot of traffic. There was a lot going on in that interior, but, dude, Chappell just said, see ya.
Yeah, I think that was by design. I think that was designed to have that blocker on it.
Good hold.
Miller.
And that went pretty far.
There you go. We got a little more distance on that one.
Extra point attempt is good. 2:26 remaining here once again. And 28 Tigers. Hornets 0. Extra point attempt is good. 2:26 remaining here in the first half. Tigers 28, Hornets 0.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
All right, I think we're back.
Oh, man. If you're a Stratford fan, you're like, I saw this coming.
Yeah, that was another good pass.
If you're a Hornet fan, you're like, God. We got another half of play here. Remember,
Yes.
to the Hornet fans,
There's lots of
you
game
got
left.
another half of play. So, to the Stratford fan,
This is following Stratford's what we saw off of Max Preps there. Not to give them a whole lot of credit.
Oh, my gosh.
Touchdown in the first quarter, and their second quarter they got 21 points here. So maybe they'll be a little bit lighter on the third and fourth quarter.
could be. Hanula is going to field that kickoff. He's got a lot of blockers in front of him. He's got a wedge.
Still going.
Bounces it loose. Voss on the block and
Missed that.
big return by Hanula across the 50. Just what the doctor ordered for the Hornets. First down, Colby.
Brought down by Kaiser, number 25 for Stratford.
Hanula gets some blockers ahead of him and gets it to the 50-yard line. Big game for the Hornets. First down, Colby.
Thank you.
Getting some catering service up here from the Colby volleyball squad. Thank you so much. We're going to tear into some delicious cloud burgers courtesy of Smith Brothers Meats. If you haven't checked them out, all the meat sweats you can think of. Great place there on Highway 13, Smith Brothers Meats.
Ooh.
It's going to be a end around, and Orth ends up on the ground.
Berg.
Loss of about 3 yards on the play. Berg on the stop.
Berg.
Second down for the Hornets. Orth.
Their first charge timeout.
Oh, they want the ball back.
There you go. Orth brought to a stop.
By Berg.
Berg. Second down. Timeout called. Mr. Berg. Berg flights and gutters.
I wonder who was first, Berg or John Deere. It's a lot of green machinery
Berg.
over at Berg.
No, John Deere.
I don't know. Berg, that looks like in a really old buildings. Like, that could have been around, like, the 1900s.
So in case everybody's like, I don't understand what you're talking about. So before there was freestyle barns or robot barns, you had to milk. You basically milked anywhere between 20 to 50 cows in something called a stanchion barn. And there was a gutter system where, the stuff went into, and then everything was cleared out of the gutter by a
paddle and cable.
By a chain links that had spaced out flights, just metal bars that just scraped it along. And Berg was like domination in that industry.
Oh,
like
it's the only way to do it.
Either you made your own or you bought Berg,
Yep.
basically.
Yeah. Or you shoveled.
Oh, yep.
It's the automatic shoveler.
And then came the freestyle barn, and then all of a sudden the gutter system was like
know.
immediately obsolete. So
That freestyle barn made a lot of really good catchers.
it sure did. Hornets are facing second down and long right here. And it's going to go to Voss. Gets it up the gut. Scampers. Makes a couple guys miss across the 40-yard line. He's going to pick up the first down. First down, Colby.
Shaner on the tackle.
Voss gets some key blocks and scampers across the 40-yard line. First down, Colby.
Shaner on the tackle.
Shaner on the stop.
He really runs upright. Like, he doesn't have a whole lot of hunch to him.
His posture, just like his brother too, they must sleep on a board at night. I don't understand it. There's like no slouch to those guys. Orth is going to get the carry, runs into a mess of players. About a 2 to 3 yard gain. Second down. Orth on the carry, a gain of about 2 to 3 yards.
Let's go with Orman on the tackle.
Orman on the stop. Second down.
That was a good stop. Number 51 for Stratford.
Lopez and Gage looks like they're lining up against each other, and there was a little bit of extracurricular. So Gage has been giving him a tough night so far. Orth is going to get
right
the
up the
quick
middle.
gap up the gut, tries a spin move, gets it to about the 35-yard line.
Orman got him again.
Third down and 5 for the Hornets.
So it looks like Stratford's playing a little bit of prevent
Orth
defense.
on
They're
the
only
carry.
rushing 3 now, and I think that's why Colby's trying to take that dive, just get some easy right up the gut yardage off it.
Timeout of the half.
Oh, 50 seconds left. They're going to have to throw the ball.
So we're still here.
Oh, all right. I guess we are here. It's a thing.
Hornets are driving. They're getting into that zone where they can get into this end zone, but they only got so much time to work with, and they got 1 timeout remaining. So they can get this score. And actually, Wayne, this score, not just for the sake of getting points, that's going to be pretty important here because they'll cut that gap and make it a little bit manageable for him going into the second half.
Especially for our average scores per quarter.
Oh, my gosh.
We need to get our average going up here. We followed it for the first quarter. We need it for the second quarter. We need to throw some points up onto that scoreboard, even if it's a field goal here.
So Stratford was kind of initially, because they took that first time out, they were thinking like, we're going to get our stops here. But then the Hornets pick up the first. Yeah. Now Stratford's just like, hey, we can't let these guys get back into this ball game.
Well, let's see how many Stratford rushes on this one, just because I would expect Colby to throw this ball. So they're going to rush 4, it looks like.
It's going to go to Voss. And it runs into a lot of mess and nothing else.
Oh, that's a
He's
good
going to lose
tackle. 23 on the initial.
He's going to lose a half a yard.
Vanderhoof.
The second charge timeout of the half.
Thank you, sir. Voss on the carry. Vanderhoof on the stop. Timeout is called. 4th down for the Hornets. 43 seconds remaining here in your first half.
So
you know, on that play, there's usually when Voss kind of stutters there a little bit, usually that defense is gobbled up in there, and they're trying to find him, and then he can squeak it to the outside, and then he puts on the Jets. But, geez, these guys in the secondary for Stratford, they got the speed, and a few of them are just camping out, and they're just waiting to see where he's going to scamper out.
Yeah.
And they just close in. Their closing speed is unbelievable.
Well, with Stratford rushing 4 instead of 3 on this last playoff of it, they did get a little bit extra penetration off that, and then that just closed in for those linebackers, and that's why, what's his face here, just was able to get in there so fast.
Oh, that guy.
Where's that guy? Vanderhoof. That's why Vanderhoof got in there so quick, because it tied up all of the Colby's offensive line, and he came in flying, and that's why we didn't get any yardage off it. They were expecting 3 rushers coming off.
The sun is well set. The Friday night lights are at full capacity here.
So
silage trucks are
4.
going steady on Highway 13 as farmers are getting their crops off. But it's 4th down.
Uh-oh.
Smith steps into it. Fires it over the Voss, and the pass is low. Too low at the 25-yard line. He had a lot of real estate ahead of him, and that would have been the first down, but instead it's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Stratford.
I know you want to keep running. Obviously, hit him on the
Pass
the
intended
run.
for Voss,
but-
but gets into the grass. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Stratford.
You find some empty space. Don't you want to just sit there? Just sit in that empty space. Throw me the ball, get the first down, run out of bounds.
Well, Voss had that. He only, he had 10 yards.
I know.
On anybody.
Just sit there.
Yep.
Oh.
And that was almost too perfect for the pass protection. Smith was able to step up into the pocket. Instead, here Stratford's got 37 seconds to play
Short
with.
out route. Yep. Right
Out to
the
number
end.
7. Hannula misses him. Kaiser was going to close in on him, but instead, Wrench says, I'll go out of bounds.
Yep, never mind.
And that stops the clock. 32 seconds. Big game for Stratford.
Tubbs completes the pass to Wrench, and he runs out of bounds. Puts a stop on the clock. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Tigers.
Yeah.
Tigers working with the timeout, and so are the Hornets. Just a simple, quick out. Wade loves those plays.
Oh, man, that's a perfect play.
Here's the snap. Tubbs under some pressure, but gets it
Quick out
out
route.
to Shaner.
Run it out of bounds.
Runs to the outside.
I love it. Like, that's
Short of the 30-yard line and the first down marker. That should be 2nd down. There you go. Stops the clock again. 26 seconds.
draw the defense back, send some runners down, give yourself an out.
Wrench gets the pass and just runs out of bounds to stop that clock. 2nd down and short for Stratford. 26 seconds remaining.
Yep, steadily moving it downfield.
Yeah, lots of time to do. They've only taken probably, 10 seconds off the clock here, and they've gone, 45 yards so far?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 75, giving them a little bit of key there. Maybe we'll go to the right
We got
here.
Wrench, Brett, and Chapel out on the edges. Tubbs does a spin move.
Yep, coming to the right.
Lobs it over to Miller, and he's running. Makes the first guy miss it and finally gets gobbled up by Geiger and Orth. Orth's kind of slow to get up, and he's going to be down at the 20-yard line.
Timeout. White. The 3rd and final timeout.
And emphasizing that 3rd and final timeout is our head official.
Yeah, well, you're within striking distance here. Any of these passes could go into the end zone here, but I'd expect him to throw another out route here. Try and get something shallow, just get close, but they can't get caught in the middle of the field here. They're probably only going to get 2 more plays.
Yep. And
Yeah. Being first down here, you've got, 20 yards to go?
And you got, well,
You got two,
in a
you
high
got 2
school
plays.
ball, you have to, right.
They got
lucky to have 2 plays,
Right.
depending on what happens here.
And if they could get to the line fast enough, they could obviously spike the ball there and just get a lob into the end zone off it. But I'd throw that ball to the corner, throw it to one of the sides, and run out of bounds. Give yourself 7, 8 seconds and try and throw it into the end zone on the next play.
Yep.
Because Colby's going to sink deep. They're going to guard that goal line just to try and prevent, because they know they're not going to kick an extra point here.
So that's what you think that the defense is going to dial up, is that they're going to do
Yeah,
prevent
I bet
defense right here?
Stratford sends a couple guys right up the middle off it, and then they either run one of their tight ends or one of their running backs out and try and get to the sidelines here and try and get close to that. 7 seconds left with another 10-yard gain here.
Here we go. Here's the snap. Tubbs is going to keep it. Fires into the middle! And it's going to get caught. Touchdown, Stratford. That looked like Chapel brings it down.
14 and 31. Haig
on the coverage. And 11 seconds to spare. Touchdown, Stratford.
Tubbs fires a dart into the end zone for Chapel. Touchdown, Stratford.
Lining up to kick is Mason Miller.
He's got a solid game so far.
He's made all of them.
Yeah, he's probably the second leading scorer.
And he's going to keep making all of them. Point attempt is good.
It's harder than you think.
Yep. Second half coming up here soon, but got to get a kickoff first. Tigers dumping the points here. 35-0 over the Hornets.
Action point attempt is good. 11 seconds remaining here in first half of play right before we get into halftime antics for homecoming. And your score, Stratford 35, Colby 0.
It looks like we're going to stay right put. Jane's like, dude, we are.
Yep.
And
All right, well, you got Voss and Hanula back to receive here for Colby. Right after.
nope, we're going to do the court first. And then we can announce the 50-50, and then while we wait to see who the winner is, and then we'll do the cheese chuck, and then we'll come back to the 50-50. So after I do this, then I'll have you do that 50-50 raffle off, then we'll do the cheese chuck, and then if nobody comes up during that time, then we'll recite it or recite ticket number 2. So you get that throat ready, man. Whoa!
All right, finally some Metallica.
Yes.
And now it's off.
Like the good Metallica, like
Right.
the late 90s Metallica.
Yes.
Like I'm telling you right now, if anybody cares to refute this, you're not going to beat Metallica, late 90s Metallica.
No.
I don't care what the band is.
I agree.
Nobody. Those guys were like, that was awesome. Garbage Incorporated,
So good.
great CD.
Uh-oh.
Hanula unable to field the punt, but he finally gets it up at the 5. Spin move. And the 10 is a scrum rugby style.
Everybody got him.
And 1, 2, 3, everyone on the tackle. First down, Colby. Hanula fielding the kickoff and gets it to that 10-yard line. And 1, 2, 3, everybody on the stop for Stratford. First down, Colby. Really?
Yeah.
2 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they started with 11, and yeah, that was
Do
too
you
much.
even?
No, you down this ball and you go to halftime.
I see.
Yeah, you lick your wounds and come back with a different game plan. Here.
Yep. Snap.
And that will do it.
Neil, 2 seconds. He's got pushed over. And that's the end of your first half. Going into halftime, one more half of play. Stratford holding on to a huge lead over the Hornets, 35-0. Well, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to jump right into halftime. And, yeah.
We'll be back.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Wheeler's Family Auto Group is now a full-line Western factory direct dealer with over 20 plows and accessories currently in stock. Whether it's a snow shovel for moving the light work or a 9-foot 6-inch Poly V plow, Wheeler's has got you covered.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
All right, here we go. Here is your homecoming court. Hayden Kaiser and Dakota Hafer. Here they are. Braylon Shelzo and Veronica Mater. Mateer. Hunter Reynolds and McKenna Herman. Our 2024 homecoming court. This is the Miss Universe soundtrack, by the way. Brody Degood and Pearl Fighton. A lot of good Colby swag out there. Good representation of all the sports for the Colby Athletics. Tate Smith and Tori Underwood. And here they are, your king and queen. Where's Voss? Oh, Gavin Voss and McKinley Meyer. I'm sorry. It's on these screens. Nobody printed it off for me. Gavin Voss and McKinley Meyer. All right, and here we go. Your king and queen for 2024 homecoming court. Jacob Hoppy and Angelique Hernandez. And there they all are. Once again, your 2024 homecoming court with your king and queen at the top there. Okay, mom and dads, get your pictures in. Pictures in. Snappity snap. Smiles, guys. There we go. And there they are. Once again, a round of applause. Your 2024 homecoming court. All right, get out of there. All right, we got some time to kill here, so let's get to that 50-50 raffle. Sir, are you ready? All right, why don't you get on in here?
All right, proceeds from tonight's raffle fund student scholarships and classroom grants. Thank you to everyone who purchased tickets. Tonight's total pot was $407.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is the want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but like I love the RVA.
Splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Time, but we got some time. So if you want to gaze your sight over down on the track, we got 4 competitors for the Hornets Nest Halftime Antics, the tricycle race. Our competitors are Harrison Schmidt, Tori Underwood, Lily Brzezinski, and Pearl Fighton. And they're going to be racing for some Hornet swag. And they're going to be racing with Mr. Brucewitz's giveaway. They're going to be racing toward the end. Now the rules, girls, you have to be pedaling. None of this grabbing the tricycle or running with your feet. So fans, are you ready? Oh, come on. Fans, are you ready? Girls, start your engines. All right, so on go. Brzezinski is picking up pace. Oh my gosh, look at Pearl fighting. Right now it's a two-person race right here. Brzezinski pulls out in front, but then cuts Pearl off, and she's really struggling. Girls, you gotta turn, you gotta get to the end. And here comes Fightin'. She gets around, and no one's gonna catch her. And Fightin' wins the race. There she is. And Lily Brzezinski gonna be a distant second, and Harrison Schmidt and Tori Underwood in third and fourth place. Give a round of applause for the girls down there. Always fun to have down there. Girls, collect your prize. Come on up here. I'll have some stuff for you. Always a lot of fun. Thank you, Mrs. Holt, for getting those volunteers. And band, take it away.
Definitely
is over. And that is going to bring us into our second half of play. Stratford holding on to a 35-point lead over the Hornets, 35-0. We really should shop around.
All right. I don't know. You want to hop on it? I don't know where Wade went to. All right, Hornets are getting set to kick it off here, and Stratford looking to see if they can just keep the good vibes rolling here.
Hornets set to kick it off.
Lopez gonna boot it away here, and I can't see. Where's his binoculars there, Mr. Bryan? See if you can see who's back there.
7.
You got Wrench.
No, number 4's got the ball.
And that is going to be Shaner. And doesn't go down, and finally is dragged down at the 30. 30, yep, on the Hardy side of the 30-yard line. First down, Stratford.
Shaner taking the kickoff to the 30-yard line. First and 10, Stratford.
All right.
A couple of Poparski shirts floating around up here.
Oh, pretty fancy. Pretty fancy.
That forever, never will forget moment when, wait, I said, so what do you do on this play? And Steven's like, no, you're going to run the ball. And Wade's like, pass it. and the pass was completed to Koplarski, and we lost our minds.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, it's going to go right back to Shaner, and Hoppy going to drag him down.
That's a good play by number 5, Orth.
You saw Orth on there too,
yeah.
huh?
Orth got him on the initial stop there.
Shaner on the carry. Orth and Hoppy on the stop. Second down.
Big high fives there. Great start for the Hornet defense.
It's a pass.
But we've been seeing this. Okay. But we've been seeing this where Stratford cannot run the ball on the Hornets. But they really can pass it on the Hornets. And a quick dart completed. Bright crossed the 50. Finally brought down by Vigood and company. First down, Stratford.
Pass completed to Bright. Gets it across the 50-yard line and finally tackled by Vigood and company. First down, Stratford.
Yeah, either you commit to the run or you commit to the pass, it seems like. We can't seem to do both of them.
Yeah, he kind of had a little bit of like Matt Stafford, side wrist.
The old Favre.
But these Stratford receivers are just catching everything. Shotgun formation for Stratford again with 2 wideouts.
3.
And it's going to go to Miller, still running.
Ooh, that's a good tackle.
Gets it across the 45-yard line, gain of a few yards, and it is third down.
His sister number.
Or second down.
Him.
Who was his
Tate.
sister number?
Tate.
Oh, nice.
Smith tackled him.
Handoff goes to number 3, Miller, and brought to a stop by number 3, Smith. Second down.
I had one laugh.
The old sister number. Gotcha.
Stratford grinding away here. Right now you're kind of thinking that they're looking to take time off of the clock.
Ooh.
Blast it up the
23.
gut to the outside. Big run by Vanderhoof. And it's going to be a first down and a little bit more.
Give it to Hoppy. He kind of tripped over the Hoppy, tackling his guy.
Big run by Vanderhoof gets that first down for the Tigers.
Hoppy on the tackle.
Hoppy on the stop. First and 10, Stratford.
Hoppy got thrown to the ground, and then he kind of tripped over the top of the pile. So
there you go.
Kind of tackled him.
Hey, a stop is a stop.
Got him.
And in a flash, Stratford back in Hornet territory.
Miller in the backfield.
Here's a snap. Handoff. Oh, Miller gets
Hoppy
rocked. Hoppy says, get down. 1 yard gain on the play. Miller on the carry and gets rocked by Hoppy. 1 yard gain, second down.
Did you ever see the frog contests where they would have like frogs and you'd have a big circle and you'd take the frog to the middle of the circle and you had to chase your frog and they had to hop outside the circle? Did you ever see any of those races before?
I think vaguely. I think that one of those Christian camps had something like that.
Yep, that's all I think. Every time we say Hoppy, I just think back as my childhood youth trying to step on a frog to make it jump outside of this gigantic circle.
Man, that brain works in mysterious ways. Pass to the outside. Wrench. Or Shaner, I am sorry. Picks up the first down. Moves that chain gain again. First down, Stratford.
Tackled by Tucker Hayes.
Shaner getting the quick pass to the outside and gets another first down for the Tigers.
Hayes on the tackle.
Hayes on the stop.
No, the trick was, I think they got rid of him because of the whole ethics behind of too many kids,
These frogs
little
seem
kids.
Stressed.
Yes, and they would accidentally step on him.
Tubbs hands it off.
And
blasting up the middle is Miller. And the Tigers are just moving the ball against the Hornets. Here comes that running game for the Tigers. Second down and short.
Haniel on the stop. That was a long way to make Haniel stop that ball, especially
Miller on the
right
carry.
up the gut. That made it all the way to the secondary.
On the stop. Yeah, I know. He came from a long ways. Well, he was that's third level defense right there,
Yeah.
and Miller was able to run through a majority of it.
And he still pushed him back another 3 yards after he made contact.
You got Shaner.
20.
In the near sideline.
And around to 7.
And instead, it's going to be a
got
handoff to Wrench. Nowhere to go, and Hoppy says, I got a tackle. Third down and 5. Big stop there for the Hornets.
They lucked out on that play. If they would have kept that first play going off to the left, I think he would
Wrench
have had
gets
some room
the
to
carry
run.
and a big tackle by Hoppy. Third down. What's that?
I think if they would have kept that first handoff going, they had room going off to the left there. Bringing it back slowed down the momentum of it, and that's where Hoppy was, making his penetration off it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they tried running it to the left here. But third down, for how well they've been passing, I'd throw the ball. Nope,
Tubbs is going to run it to the left. Big block. Holy smokes, but not enough. Hoppy and Smith looks like on the tackle. Orth got hit hard there by Miller, but that was the only block. No gain on the play. Fourth down. That was Tubbs, right?
That was Tubbs, yep. Quarterback keeper.
Yeah. Tubbs on the carry.
Smith on the tackle.
Smith and company on the tackle. Fourth down.
I don't know. You're up by 35. Do you give your field goal kicker, some extra
Give him
experience?
some love.
Right?
Come on, guys. Can't we go for 3?
Come on. I can make it.
Stratford says, let's do it.
Got to throw this ball here.
Looking to continue the domination on the Hornets. Tubbs.
Got him.
Pressure. Getting flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run and fires into the end zone. Incomplete. Ooh, dangerous pass intended for Bright, but he was under heavy pressure, but fell out of the hands of Bright. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Tubbs chased out of the pocket, fires into the end zone, but it goes incomplete. Pass intended for Bright.
Bright was open. Bright had good
First
separation
down,
off it. Just
Colby.
missed him on the run there. He just kind of slowed him down just a little bit too much.
Dude, Tubbs
chasing
is
out of the-
fast.
crazy fast.
It was Geiger, and then who else was chasing him?
Smith was right on his tail, too.
And they didn't catch him.
No.
Dude.
And he shed off a couple guys, too.
Hornets defense comes up big, but they're deep in their own territory. Here's the snap. Haig is going to get the call. Running, lowers the shoulder.
Oh. Bright.
Gain of about that many yards. It's definitely not 5. Second down.
Bright on the tackle.
Yep. Haig on the carry. Brings the ball close to the 25-yard marker. Bright on the stop. Second down.
All right.
Haig usually gets himself positive yards. I haven't seen him lose any yardage. Kid's fast.
Right up the gut with Vigut.
Vigut.
Stopped immediately.
Yeah, usually he can stake his way for a couple of yards, but nowhere to go.
75 twice.
Gain of a yard-ish right there. Third down.
Weiss on the tackle.
Vigut on the carry, gain of about a yard. Weiss on the stop, 3rd down.
Chipping away here, but they're going to need some good yardage on this one. Oh, it's a pass. You had to tell him it twice.
Why? What? Oh, over
Pass
there?
plays are usually the more complicated ones here.
Hornets come to
they
the
are
line.
playing really shallow here.
Goes in
Nope.
motion. It's going to go to Orth. Swings it to the outside.
No.
Nowhere to go.
75 on the tackle. That's going to be Weiss again.
Orth on the carry, brought to a stop by Weiss. Again, 4th down.
Do you go for it?
No. No, you do not.
We're going to pass it.
They must have a fake punt play.
Yeah, do we want to bring up the toast play?
No, that's too much.
Can you imagine if they did a fake punt?
Now that that plays on the internet, I think everybody knows that play.
I would flip my truck out of pure excitement.
Oh, yeah, we got a new punter. Yeah.
Maybe it is a fake punt. Here's a snap. Meyer.
Nope. Ooh.
Oh,
Fair
big
catch.
punt right there. And it's a fair catch call at the 45-ish yard line, and that is where Stratford's going to get started.
Shaner with the catch.
Meyer on the punt, gets it to about the 45-yard line. Shaner fielding the punt for the fair catch, and that is where the Tigers are going to get started. 1st and 10, Stratford.
I know they don't keep track of the stats for our punters, but I wonder when Kleinschmidt was here what our average punt distance was.
Want to read off this a little bit. Lowe's Machine donated $50 for that cheese chuck. Leading innovator in custom automation solutions for the food processing industry. Dedicated engineers, including cheese, dairy, pizza, meat, all the packaged goods over there at Lowe's Packaging.
I was trying to fit that in there. It ran out of
pass.
time. Ball's going to get floated downfield and broken up by Johnson. Almost intercepted. Pass intended for Chapel, but it goes incomplete. 2nd down.
Pass intended for Chapel, but pass broken up by Johnson.
I don't think Johnson saw him coming. He kind of knocked the wind out of him, too. He's kind of huffing and puffing there.
Oh, he ran into me.
Bonk. That's good pass defense.
This 3rd quarter is gone in a flash. We're at 30 seconds.
Wow, is this game going fast.
Tight formation for Stratford. A
Right
handoff
up the
goes
gut.
up the middle.
23.
Vanderhoof, gain of a few yards.
Smith on the tackle.
Yep.
Vanderhoof on the carry, a gain of about 4 yards, and Smith and Hoppy on the stop. 3rd down.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Stratford with the 3rd down now.
Smith and Hoppy are probably racking up most of the tackles here for Colby.
Time has expired. Here we go. 3 quarters in, 1 more to go. Entering into the 4th quarter. And we'll be back.
Wow.
Yeah, Lowe's Machine Automation, proud to be part of the local community, supporting student athletics and helping to foster the next generation of leaders, something they truly value, whether it's through involvement in the youth programs or contributing to local events. To the 4th quarter, and yep, we are going to have just enough time for
All right, and we're back.
Don't worry, we'll come back to it.
It's just a taste.
Oh my gosh, trying to fit too much in, folks. Not enough time. Here's the snap. Rolling out to his right. Tubbs fires to the near sideline.
Good catch.
And it gets fielded by
4.
Yep.
That's
Shaner.
Johnson on the coverage.
And that's going to pick up the first down. Here come the Tigers.
Short out routes, 10 yards.
Pass
Just
completed to
very,
Shaver.
very
He'll pick up
effective
the first
for
down for the Tigers. 1st and 10 Stratford.
Stratford here. High
Johnson
percentage plays off it, wide open on these corners off it. Run out, stop.
Right. 2 wideouts on the far sideline. Vanderhoof off to his left. Handoff is going to go to Vanderhoof and just gets gobbled up.
It's 21 there.
Gain of about 2 yards on the play. Down at the 40-yard line. 2nd down for Stratford. Vanderhoof on the carry. Not much going. The ball's going to be just short of the 40-yard line. 2nd down.
20 on the tackle there. That was Brody Vugut.
On the stop.
Was that 23? It looked like 21.
Well, you got your binoculars, Wade.
Yeah, well, it looked like 21, but I don't see a 21 there. Now I'm
Not in my book. Goes out to the flats and puts on the Jets. Pass completed. Miller still running.
Kaiser
Sheds a
pushes him
tackle and finally shoved out of bounds short of the 20-yard line.
Kaiser knocked him out.
Big game for the Tigers. Pass completed to Miller and scampers up the sideline, shoved out of bounds near the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Stratford.
Yeah, it was totally 21. He is not in your program either.
We have Agent 21 rolling around out there. We may never know who that is.
Well, I'm sure his parents know. 21, he did a really good job. He ran that ball good.
Good job, 21. But now Vanderhoof's in the backfield now.
Yeah, now he is.
It's going to go to Vanderhoof, and he's got some blockers ahead of him. Waiting, and it gets crushed.
67.
Now, well, about like 2 or 3 yards on the game for him. 2nd down.
Reynolds on the tackle.
Vanderhoof on the carry. 2nd down for the Tigers.
Reynolds on the carry.
Reynolds on the stop.
Do we get the fancy arm things to call plays on?
What are you talking about?
You know, the quarterback wears the play call sheets. I don't think we got that.
I don't know.
That's pretty fancy.
Not sure.
Quarterback keeper.
Tubbs.
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Got him.
Hello to Hoppy.
Still going.
And he gets folded up like an old wallet. 3rd down. Tubbs on the run and runs into Hoppy. 3rd down. Jacob Hoppy is just all over the place.
He really is.
Just run.
I don't know. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a pass. It's going to have to be.
Stratford just blew this game wide open with a 35-0 lead by the end of the first half. Went scoreless in the 3rd. Fires a quick pass right there, and Hanula misses the tackle. And walking right in is... It was Bright?
Bright, number 9.
Number 9 gets the touchdown and gets to the 41 marker for Stratford. 8 minutes and 17 seconds remaining. 41-0 Stratford.
That's about a 35.
Tubbs fires a dart to Bright. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown Stratford. 8 minutes and 17 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Stratford 41, Colby 0. And Voss is out of the game for Colby, I see.
Uh-oh.
Snap is down. Ball goes up.
Still perfect.
And he has not missed a field goal yet. There you go. And the extra point attempt is good. 8 minutes and 17 seconds remaining here in your ball game. Stratford 42, Hornets 0.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, We disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Hey, pretty good. Let's hear it again. Nice.
Wop, wop, wop. All right, and we're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Just playing some Sweet Caroline here.
Jaden, has anybody made a comment where they're watching from? Then again, I didn't really ask. I'd like to know where everybody's watching from.
Just why don't you offer up your personal information here?
Just like to hear
here?
where
Yeah.
everybody is. Hopefully you're not in the Florida region. That hurricane was just awful. Is that going to go out of bounds? No, it won't. It'll get fielded by looks like number 7, and that is Ezra and Leaders. A lot of leaders have played in this football program over the years, and that's where the Hornets are going to get started. First down, Colby. Kick is fielded by Ezra and Leaders. Ball going to be down right about there, somewhere between the 25 and 30-yard line. First down, Colby.
I wonder what the strategy was in that.
What's that?
Just a pooch kick.
Not sure.
I don't
Maybe, maybe it just kicked off at the side. But yeah, if wherever you're calling home or wherever you're watching this game, why don't you leave a comment? We always like to see where everybody's watching this game, whether you're for the Tiger Kingdom or you're Hornet Nation. Here comes the snap.
Right up the gut. Vigut.
And Vigut springs loose. He sees daylight
no, he
and
went
then
the
one
wrong
man
way.
to beat. But yeah, you're right.
Right.
He could have just kept going, but he was trying to cut away from him and instead gets it to the 45-yard line. First down, Colby. Vigut springs loose, gets it to the 45-yard line. First down, Colby.
Bright on the tackle.
Bright on the stop. That was a big tackle by Bright.
Yes, it was.
Tigers are looking to have a shutout right here, but that, if he wasn't there,
Yeah.
Vigut was going to take it to the house.
Or if he would have went to the left, he might have got a little bit further.
Haig is going to get the call. Running with a head of steam.
Goal.
4-yard gain on the play.
Berg with a big hit.
Haig on the carry. About a 4-yard gain, 3-yard gain for the Hornets. Berg on the stop. Second down.
Big hit, Berg.
Berg hit big.
big Brady Berg hit.
But yeah, my a fella that I met, it was another couple that I met in Florida. It's around our age group. He lives near Tampa, and it got just trucked. His apartment's wrecked. Handoff, Vigut up the gut. Finally gets tripped up. Geiger with some big blocking right there. Another gain of about 3 yards for the Hornets. Third down and short.
Shapel on the tackle.
Vigut on the carry. Shapel on the stop. Third down and short.
From the hurricane or what?
Actually, so on the east side of Florida, so if you move past Tampa, it's near Tampa, there's a genuine, legit town called Treasure Island. And I'm not even kidding. So he just moved down there to get himself a new job with his fiance, long-term girlfriend, one of those two.
Yeah.
So he was bragging about it to me. He's like, I love this place. And yeah, apartment got destroyed by the hurricane.
Yikes.
He can't get most of his stuff, I guess. Handoff to the outside.
Who is that?
2-yard gain.
33.
And your new ball carrier is going to be Adrian Wicks.
Forrest on the tackle.
Carried by Adrian Wikes. Fourth down and short for the Hornets.
Forrest on the tackle. Forrest
on the stop. But yeah, he said, he's like, that apartment's wrecked. And then the apartment complex next to theirs caught on fire. He said it's beyond a mess down there. So yeah, that hurricane was bad. Haig on fourth down. No!
Destroyed by 65.
Where to go? 65. Knetter says, you are not going to get a scoring drive this time, pal. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Stratford. Haig on the carry, but not going to get to that first down marker. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Stratford. But yeah, I'm just like, it's.
Colby, their first of the half.
But yeah, I just feel bad for the guy. Like, it was crazy. He, like, 2 months prior, he's like, I love this place. It's so much fun. That hurricane came through. And most times, like, those interior and western parts of Florida have never had to worry about hurricanes because usually they lose steam or they hook up and hit Georgia. But, like, yeah, he
smoked.
He sent me a video, too. Like, you know, you see those videos where the roads and streets are 3 feet underwater. It was just nuts. Just, ugh, you know?
I wonder why all these apartment complexes are always new down here. Oh, wait, that's probably why.
But, like, okay. Yeah,
well, I don't know.
Well, no, I understand. It's like a whole conversation of, like, you know, everybody wants to move to Florida, but it's like, yeah, you got alligators and hurricanes down there, and I totally get that. But typically, that interior and that western side only just get some wind and rain. They usually don't get the frontal of the storm. But that hurricane, Helena
is what they called it? I didn't even hear what the name was.
It was started with an H, but that was, like, legit.
Wow.
And then Georgia was getting hit pretty hard, too. Remember, what year was that the hurricane came up to Wisconsin? Remember that? Was that, like, 2018? 2019? Remember that? Like, it came all the way up?
Wasn't that 16?
Maybe I thought it was after that.
Huh.
I remember doing a video.
Yeah, it came up the Mississippi.
I remember doing a video while that was, like, after the hurricane went through, and it was just a lot of rain. But everybody got to brag, hurricane in Wisconsin. First down for the Tigers.
Felt like a hurricane this year with all the rain.
Dude, for
6.
real. 6 is going to get, or number 5. That's number 5, Leonard.
Oh, that is 5.
Leonard gets the carry and the first down. 1st and 10, Stratford gets it into Hornet territory.
Where is he? 30.
Leonard on the carry gets to
30.
Into Hornet territory and the first down.
Kunze.
1st and 10, Tigers. Kunze on the stop.
They don't look very big out there.
Who does?
Colby.
And neither does Stratford. So each team is sending in their second string squad.
New quarterback.
Here's the snap.
5.
Handoff. Leonard still running. Stiff arm. Get out of the way, he says, and rumbles to the out of bounds near the 25-yard line. And it's a first down and more. Here come the Tigers.
Meyer on the tap.
Leonard. Hi. Leonard on the carry. Gets shoved out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Tigers.
Meyer on the shove.
Shoved out of bounds by Meyer. How's it going, guys? Hi. Oh, and she's not annoyed by it yet. Hi. Hi. That's awesome. What? Oh. Got a fan up here. My number one, and probably only fan, but number one fan.
Still a fan. Still
a fan.
Still a fan. That counts.
Yep. Quarterback that's in is Berg.
5 on the carry.
Yeah. Handoff goes to Leonard.
Nope.
Swings
Nope.
it to the outside.
Nope.
He's got the end zone in front of him.
In for
And
the
no
touchdown.
green jerseys to stop him. Touchdown, Stratford. 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in the game, and the Tigers are not through yet. 48-0. Just nom. Just eating up the
More.
points here. Oh my goodness.
Do you think we'll see a different kicker?
Maybe.
I don't know. Kind of curious now.
Why?
I don't know. It's such an art. Like, it's hard.
Why not go for 2?
They might. Nope, 2's in there. He's racking up the points here.
How's Piper doing?
Nope. 2 for the extra point attempt here. That's Miller. See if he can keep up his streak of perfect.
And a kick is up, and
he's just getting better as it goes by.
And it is good. Let's put it up there, just short of 50, but they're at 49. 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. 49-0. Tigers. Oh, that was...
Dude.
Yeah, a little bit. And here we are. Hey, see you, Piper. See you, Pete. Bye, Lindsay.
All right, we got two new.
See you, Piper.
33 and 31. We got Chase Haig and what do we agree on his name was? Wicks?
What's that?
Wicks? Wicks? Wicks.
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 Jaden. Wicks.
Wicks. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
And it's going to go out of bounds. Wicks is like, should I just...
Yeah, I'll get this.
What if he ran it out? Go!
Go! Least expecting it.
Oh, man.
Wicks comes around the corner.
Ball's going to get fielded by the end zone. Ball's going to get spotted at the 20-yard line. First down, Colby.
All right, well, let's see who we got for running back.
Hanula is going to be in at quarterback. Haig on the outside with Meyer. Can't see who's in the backfield. If I had a spotter.
4.
Okay.
Quarterback keeper.
Hanula. Juke step. Tries the spin move. And
2 got him.
Nowhere to go.
Miller. The
Second
kicker.
down.
Kicker got him.
Hanula on the carry. Miller on the stop. Gain of a few yards. Second down.
Oh, Jack's Hanula. 2 Hanulas back there.
So got a quick announcement here from Jack's Bar and Grill in Abbotsford. They said, hey, we're going to keep the kitchen open a little bit later, so if everybody gets hungry, head on over to Jack's Bar and Grill in Abbotsford. Ball hits the turf. Third down.
Hanula quickly wraps it up. Loss
Ball brought to a
of
stop
4.
by the turf. Third down. Quick announcement. Jack's Bar and Grill in Abbotsford. They are going to keep the kitchen open. Normally they close it up at 9, but they're like, hey, after the football game, come on over. You can still get a fish fry. So they're going to keep their kitchen open until 10 o'clock. So if
it
you
is
want to head
Friday.
over to Jack's Bar and Grill over there in Abbotsford, get yourself a fish fry or anything on the menu. Kitchen's open till 10.
That's
you know what that is?
Fish
They're just
fry.
like, I keep hearing these kids going to Quick Trip.
Right?
Come eat over at our place. Haig is going to get the carry to the outside and just gets rocked.
Ugh.
Nowhere to go. Stratford just dumping him. Fourth down.
89, Kreft on the tackle.
Haig on the carry. Kraft on the stop. Fourth down.
Yeah, we'll go with Kreft.
Just looking to see if they can just time gonna wind down here. Did not see this coming.
No, we did not.
No.
No, they get one more play out. Fourth down.
Here's the snap. Handoff. Wicks. Tackled.
Wicked.
Nowhere to
Out.
go.
59.
Total River on downs. Brought to a stop by number
59, Buttkey. And that is it.
And that is the end of the fourth quarter. This game is in the books with your final score. Stratford Tigers 49, Colby, 0. I'd like to thank both ball clubs, coaching staff, and assistants, and ball players for putting on a great ball game here for Friday night football here in Colby, Wisconsin. Thank you to the sideline crew for keeping up with the chain gang. Thank you to tonight's officials. Safe travels back to that Merrill, Wausau, Mosinee area. Stratford fans, thanks for coming out to our land of cheese. Safe travels back.
Yeah, watch out for construction.
Watch out for construction on 153. When will that ever be over?
Right?
And Colby fans, you know I love you. You enjoy the rest of your evening and have a happy weekend. We got a big Saturday ahead of us. We got volleyball in the high school tomorrow. We also got Pop Warner. We got CUDA football here tomorrow morning, which is another reminder. Please take a look around. If you got garbage around you, chances are you brought it in, and guess what? You're taking it back out with you. So please help out our cleaning crew. They want an early start to the weekend, and we also want to have this place clean for youth football tomorrow. So grab your programs, grab your, what else could be out there, Wade?
The foam balls.
Yeah, grab those foam balls, grab any garbage. The trash cans are located on the way out to the exit, so give us a helping hand.
Very
Thank you
convenient.
and good night. Hey, thanks. Well, we'll see if it works.
Stat guy's down on the end.
All right, so game is over. So we're just looking at the Tigers. They're like, yay. And we're looking at the Hornets and like, so 1 second, Lonnie. So Jaden, so I don't know. What do we normally do here? We'll do our wrap up. Do you want to take a quick commercial break, pay some bills? Or you want? Yeah, we're going to get ourselves set here. Wade and I got to get our composure going here. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll come right back, and we'll get our breakdown.
All right.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is the want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but like I love the RVA.
Years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? TAP Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Clinner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Matthew Olmican here, coming to you live from inside the announcing booth, and we're going to be doing our Hornet wrap-up here, or Hornet wrap-up, our game wrap-up. And, yeah, Colby got shellacked.
Shellacked? It's a polite way of putting it.
I'm sorry. Right. Well, they got beat big. Stratford Tigers just putting it to them 49-0.
Ugh.
Wade, take it away.
All right. Well, it shows you the effort put in, obviously, by the Stratford team off it. Not that Colby's not off it, but the dynamics of the offense of Stratford was unique. They had a very strong passing game. They were deep. They had really big plays. Most of their touchdowns came from like 70 yards out off it, but they didn't throw the ball, 30, 40 yards off it. They were able to get good screens, good blocks,
but
run
they
those
weren't afraid
passing plays.
They weren't afraid to go 30 or 40 yards. They had two big pass plays.
Correct. Out of, their, 8 touchdowns that they had here. So the offense of Stratford having those quick outs, obviously even some throws even behind the line of scrimmages still get 20, 30 yards, in big chunks.
By just a pure speed from Wrench and Shaner, especially, and then Chapel. Or whatever.
Chapel.
Shape up, Chapel.
Bright. Shaner was super quick. Curtis had a whole bunch of big tackles. Orman had a bunch of big tackles off of Colby. Lewick, they were big on the front. They were big on defense. That big line on their offense is what had the pass coverage off it, gave their quarterback time, and he was super fast. So that's a hard combination to beat.
Absolutely. And then, but we're talking a lot about offense, but if we're going to stay on the Stratford side of things, that defensive and offensive line. Well, it's more on the defensive line of things. They were really disrupting a lot of the run game for the Hornets, and just were not. The Hornets got their runs, like Vigut and Voss had a couple of big runs right there, but none of them could make it to the house. But that, what was it, 66, number 70 or 75?
Yeah, Lewick was 66, 75. Weiss was in there all the time. 51 being one of their linebackers. That Orman was in there. Kolb we had a couple times. And then another one of their linebackers, Curtis, made tremendous plays off it.
That first half, you said it in the broadcast, the linebackers in secondary weren't even getting into the game. That defensive front was just making all the stops. And then, what is that guy's name? Gage. There's times where he got behind the running back.
Yes, and he's on the opposite end. He was a guard, and he was getting behind and tackling from behind and still behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Man, just quick and big. That's a hard combination.
Exactly. But like you said, it was dynamic. They had quick outs. They had they had quick slants. They had the deep ball.
Yes.
So now going on the Hornet side, we had these bright spots where we were picking up 4 or 5 yards a crack, and we were really moving the ball. But then things would come to a grinding halt where a pass was trying to get developed. Too much pressure on Smith. The play was taking too long to develop, and then he couldn't get the ball on target. So, there was a couple of missed passes. There was one where the ball was on cue for Voss, but the defenders were able to close in. That was almost an interception.
Yeah, and we missed quite a few passes off it. We missed most of them short, just because he was on the run for most of those, so we had to short arm a lot of those balls. But when you're getting 2 to 4 yards on each one of your carries, you mess up one play, you ain't getting that first down.
That's true.
And that's what sealed, Colby's fate off it, is that they just couldn't get enough momentum. We'd get a first down, usually on that first or second play, and then you'd stall out after that. I don't think that we ever got 3 first downs in a row.
But, there was times where that Hornet defense, where they had their stops and they had the turnover on downs, and Hoppy was a huge component of that.
Yes, Hoppy had a tremendous game. Smith had a tremendous game on the defense side off of it. You couldn't get it going on the offense. But on the defense side off it, they held their own. And then once they got the passing game going off it, our coverage, kind of, disintegrated off there.
Yeah.
They were very dynamic in their patterns. They didn't run, very many plays, duplicates off of it. So they had a lot of plays that they were running at us.
Absolutely. Well, let's go into the next phase of this. Who would be your your Tiger King?
Your Tiger King. I love that. That's actually that's pretty witty.
Hello, hello, all of you cool cats and kittens.
So it's hard, I want to give it to the kicker because, I want to give it to the kicker because.
Okay, so how many kicks is that? That's 7.
Yeah, seven kicks.
Field goals.
Yeah, he made every single one of them. I wanted to give it to the kicker originally off of it, but you almost have to give it to Tubbs. His foot speed, his accuracy off of it is what led this entire offense off it, and he was making plays on defense off it. You almost have to give it to Tubbs, but I really want to give it to the kicker. So,
well, what's the kicker's name?
Kicker is Miller.
Okay, well, there you go. Miller, you got honorable mention, but yeah, Tubbs, yeah, obviously he was a quarterback, but clearly he was orchestrating the offense.
He really, really was, and he did a fine job at it just because of his foot speed, but his accuracy really showed on tonight because he didn't miss many. He missed bright on one end zone push, off of the right end off it, but I bet he didn't miss 3 passes tonight.
I'm trying to wave at Patty to say, Patty, thank you. Good job. Okay, sorry. I was listening. Now, we talked about our Tigers. Now, who's your Hornet Hustler? It's a losing effort, but still, who was our Hornet Hustler?
So you're going to have to give it on the defensive end off of it, and it's going to almost have to go to Hoppy.
I would say
it has to.
Clearly.
Yes. He had the most action, obviously, as that middle linebacker off it. That's for most of the plays, at least the running ones, and he made quite a few big stops off it. Once the passing game got involved off it, Hoppy wasn't as effective off it. He didn't have anybody to tackle because they were throwing over the top of his head. But on most of the run plays that got stopped for shortage yards, he was in the pile or led the pile.
Yeah, so oh my gosh. That's the second Hornet Hustler award Hoppy's got because Wade was gone, and I gave him the award, I think. Congratulations.
If I would have known, I would have picked somebody else.
No, but he stood out. Yeah,
yes.
Well deserved. Now, Hornets are going to go on the road. They're going to go against Wittenberg Burnhamwood. So, looking to see if they can. That's actually. Here's the thing. That's another conference matchup, and that's going to be. Let's see what Wittenberg Burnhamwood did here. They beat Spencer Columbus tonight, 46-14, and Burnhamwood is 3-2 on the season, and we're sitting 2-4. So
yeah, well, that'll be a good matchup off of that. It'll be a long way for the Hornets to drive, though.
How far is that?
Wittenberg Burnhamwood is got to be at least an hour.
There you go. Let's get a Burnett bus and head on out there. There you go. All right, now, real quick, special huge thank you to Lowe's Machine and Colby Chrysler. Colby Chrysler donated a oil change, and Lowe's Machine doing all those great metal fabrications and engineering for all the food industry from Wisconsin all the way across the world. They donated $50 for the cheese chuck, and that little gal won. And then huge thank you to everybody that helped out with the Idea Foundation thing. What else am I forgetting here? We had the homecoming court.
Yep. We had the 50-50.
Yep.
Donated $150 back to the Idea Foundation.
That's right. Yep, that was really cool. And tomorrow, we both have busy days.
Very busy.
I'm going to try to bounce between buildings here. So there's going to be CUDA football here Saturday morning. Saturday morning football, like we like to call it. And then I got to do the announcing for that. And then you got yourself a tournament.
Yep. We got a
It's a coaching extravaganza for you.
It really is. And this for the Colby volleyball team, this is going to be a big one for us because we're going to face 2 teams that are going to be in our regional for us, and we need to have a strong showing from the girls. So we're going to see Arcadia and Stanley Boyd, and then also Cooley Christian is going to be coming in too.
So Stanley Boyd, Cooley Christian.
So Stanley Boyd and Arcadia are in our regional breakouts for Division 3. So we really need to. We've got to see Arcadia once before, and we were able to edge them out at a Sparta tournament. But now they've got they'll give us a good showing on this next one. Revenge is right. So the girls should have a good showing off it. We going into Columbus last night, we were 6-0. We had a 6-game winning streak, and we came up short against Columbus. But the girls are sitting 15-6 right now.
Heyo.
Yep, they're ranked 93 in the state out of 480 teams.
How about that? Upper quarter.
Yep, and we're ranked 13th in Division 3 right now, and we were honorable mention for the coaches poll for top teams for Division 3.
Nice.
Very fancy.
Volleyball program coming a long way than what it used to be. So that's, yeah, so if anybody wanted to come watch these games, when do they start?
Yes, we play at 9, 10, and 11. So being a quad, we're going to play 3 games in a row. So it'll be the middle school and the high school going, trying to get out of there as fast as possible so we can start decorating for the homecoming dance.
Yeah, and that's the homecoming dance is later tonight. Hey, and then later tomorrow night. When's the CUDA game?
Oh, man, it is going to be a busy parking lot around here.
Yeah, so if you're going to get here to watch either the football game or the volleyball, it's probably best to get here super early just for the parking.
Well, people that are going to be coming that are listening off it, if you want to come to the volleyball games, we are going to open the parking lot and the door behind the middle school so you can get into the middle school and then walk the halls all the way up to the high school. So there'll be extra parking behind the school.
And if you're coming to the CUDA football game, we're not doing anything fancy with the parking. It's first come, first serve.
Yep, so there'll be buses all over. It should be quite the show tomorrow.
Man. All right, Wade, anything else?
No, we've got the volleyball team has got a game on Tuesday against Owen, another conference rival, and we've got another game on Thursday, home against Loyal. That'll be our parents' night.
Parents' night, nice. Well, it was homecoming night here for the Hornets. There was a lot of high energy throughout the whole day. That's why I donned the Kolparski shirt for honor of
mine.
alumni night. But Hornets come up, well, a whole lot of short against the Stratford Tigers as they have a commanding win, 49-0 in CWC-Large Conference play. Thank you to Jaden Underwood and Sports on Focus. I'm Matthew Olmican for the Hornets. This is Wade Olmican, and we'll catch you next time.